They trapped our body, but they can't trap our mind. They trapped our body, but they can't trap our mind. Peace and power to my chosen ones out there. This your girl, Shara the Goddess. And I'm back with a video, y'all. So this gonna be a video that's not long at all. I'm gonna get straight to the point. What I'm here to tell you is this. They trapped our bodies, but they could never trap our mind. They could never trap our mind. And that's what they mad at. See, they knew that eventually the source, and we are the source, as non-ether beings, we are the source. They knew eventually we would awaken. We would wake up from all of this so-called madness. And they knew that when that moment happened, when that so-called time, because y'all know time don't exist, but when that happened, they knew that they weren't going to be ready. They knew they could never be ready for it. All they knew that it was going to happen. And y'all, it's happening. We are woke. We are aware. And like I said, they trapped our body, but they couldn't trap our mind. Chosen one, you must know this. We entered the realm of illusion. We knew that. See, let me say this. I ain't even gonna say what I was about to say. I'm gonna say something completely different. Y'all, we are living in a very illusionary reality. But y'all must know this. Even before they trapped us, even before that, we still was living in an illusionary reality. We was still living in a lucid dream. But we was cool with that. We was cool with living in lucid dreams, because that's all that God can do. And we are God. We are gods as non-ether beings. See, all God can do is dream, because God is the all. We are the beginning and we are the end. So all we can ever do is put ourselves in different matrices, different realities, to make everything that we are come to life. So this is why I always say it's a beautiful thing to be in this matrix. It's just that it got hijacked by some parasites from wherever it is that they're from, which they really don't exist. They just a nightmare of our lucid dream. But y'all know what I'm saying. See, all we can ever do is dream, lucid dreams. And that's how we created it to be. So when they hijacked our body, they could never hijack our mind. See, the mind of God, y'all already know that even when we call ourselves God, that's just a man-made word. We are beyond that word, but we use that word to refer to the most high, the highest frequency, the highest of all. So one thing about that energy, that frequency, it can always create certain laws that certain universes and certain matrices are bounded by. And in this particular matrix, this is why we have universal laws set up, where certain things can happen and certain things can't happen. And it's just like that throughout existence. So they trapped our body, but they could never trap our mind. See, all God had to do was wake up. And see, even though these parasites, they think that they won. They think that they tricked God. Y'all, my oh my, how we have been playing this game. We've been playing this game. See, we knew when we came down to this illusion, came down to this dimension, that, see, you gotta understand, y'all, that we are light beings. We are source. We are soul. We are beyond this flesh. But see, the more and more that you come down to flesh like reality, meaning a physical reality, meaning that you can taste, touch, you know, your body, you see your body, everything is physical, the more condensed you are becoming. And when you come down to such a low dimension, which is this third dimension, we understand, overstand that everything has an opposite. Everything, you know, it's just like when you're having a dream at night. One minute you can be having a great dream, and the next minute you can be having a complete nightmare. Now, why these nightmares exist at this particular time, I ain't here to tell you that. But just know that it is what it is. But see, you being God, you being the creator, you knew that by you coming down to this low dimension, that it was a chance for bullshit to happen. So that's why you program your DNA, aka that neuromelanin, that X-Man gene, to wake you up. To wake you up in this dream. Because you already knew that some BS could happen, which some BS happened. They hijacked our simulation. But you knew eventually you would have to wake yourself up. This is why we programmed the DNA to awaken during these times. We knew this probably was going to happen. We knew BS was probably going to happen. So we secured the bag. Yeah, I know that's that slogan. Securing the bag. We secured the bag. We secured, you know, our soul for, you know, different possibilities. Because whether it's good or bad, it's still a lucid dream. It's still a lucid dream. Whether they, let me tell y'all this, whether they hijacked our simulation or not, it still was a lucid dream. It still was what it was. And that's the kicker for a lot of us that we don't want to remember or realize. This is why a lot of the chosen ones came back and got trapped, because we got too attached to the dream. Just imagine, chosen one, just imagine when you go to sleep at night and you have a dream. Just imagine you really believing that shit was real. Just imagine you in that dream and you really attach to all the stuff that's happening in the dream, meaning the people, the situations, all of that shit. You really think it's real. But then when you wake up, you realize that, damn, that shit fake as fuck. It was only just a dream. And that's what this is, a dream that you have become awakened within. It's an extreme dream. That's why everything seems so real. It's like, it's extremely real. It seems extremely real. But once you wake up, you're going to realize that it's not real at all. And I'm talking about the good shit that happened and the bad shit that happened. So-called bad shit. It's all just a lucid dream that is happening. And we're going to have to keep that in our mind. You know, some people might not want to accept that. Some people might not want to believe that. It depends on where you're at in your consciousness and if you resonate with what I'm saying. And for us so-called chosen ones, y'all know I don't like that. I don't really, I just throw the words out there that everybody's familiar with, chosen ones, being woke, because it's beyond all of these man-made words. These are words that they told us. But it's no other way that I can communicate, you know, what I'm saying. Because all I can remember, because I'm still stuck in the program to some degree as well. This is why I talked about it before, how we got to switch up our lingo. It's time to talk differently, come up with our own language and system. Because if we're not doing that, then that means that we're doing this. We're talking English. The English language is very low vibrational within itself. But anyway, that's besides the point. Just know that they hijacked our body, but they couldn't hijack our mind. See, they could trap us physically, like I told y'all in the other video. We in something like an artificial simulation. They put us in a fake ass simulation within our so-called real simulation. But even within that real simulation, it's still just gods, aka us, not either beings. It's still just our mind. It's still just our subconscious mind. The y'all, this rabbit hole goes very deep. But you know this on a subconscious level. You already know this. You already know this information. It's just time for you to accept the information. Because for a lot of us, we aren't ready to accept it. But it happens when it happens. And like I said, I'm here to tell you, this is a whole big ass lucid dream. A lucid dream. Just imagine, just think about when you have sleep, when you go to sleep and you dream at night, when you're having those dreams, you be thinking them shits is real. You would even wake up sometimes like, damn, this happened, that shit felt real as hell. You would even tell the people, this how real dreams be feeling. Say somebody that you know that's in this reality, you seeing them same motherfuckers in the sleep dream. You would get up and tell them, you was in my dream doing, come on now. When you was in that sleep dream, you thought that was that same person. The whole time this is when I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all. The same time, it's like, that was your mind. Your mind projected that same person that's in this so-called reality. Your mind projected them in that so-called reality, that sleep dream. So it make you think like, well, damn, the mind is amazing. The mind can do so much. So it make you think like, damn, what the hell is your mind projecting in this reality? Because your mind just showed you that it can project a whole lot of shit. In that sleep dream, your mind projected those people, all of that shit. So you have to know that that's that same damn mind. That same mind that you went to sleep with and you woke up with, that same mind can project all of that in this reality. But like I always say, we have universal laws here. Yeah, y'all know sometimes you go to sleep, your mind projects some crazy shit. But y'all know what I mean. Your mind projected those people when you were sleeping. So your mind can do the same thing in this. Because it's the same mind. It's the same mind. But anyway, let me get out of here, y'all. Hope y'all enjoyed this video. Like I said, they trapped our body, but they couldn't trap our mind. So as long as you have your mind, have your assets, that DNA is awakening. That DNA is awakening. And you set your DNA up to, it's like an alarm clock. We set our alarm clock to go off in our bodies, meaning it's time to wake up. It's time to get out of this. It's time to get out of this playing dumb, playing naive, trying to forget that you are the actual source. See, we've been out here acting like we ain't the creator. We forgot we was in a simulation. So now the DNA is waking you up, making you come in contact with other like-minded people who are on your vibration. All of this shit is not by default. I mean, this is happening on purpose, basically, y'all. This is happening on purpose. So it's time to wake up, time to rise up, wise up. Get with the program, y'all. They trapped our body, but they couldn't trap our mind. So as long as we can continue to get in alignment and work with these universal laws, know it's about your energy, your vibration, you all good. So anyway, till the next time, this your girl, shout out to Goddess. Take care of yourself. I'm out.